This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the time to finally place your bets. Who is going to win? Luffy or Katakuri? That's right, the epic battle is going down. All of it is built up in this week's chapter of One Piece, which left me exhausted with how incredibly awesome it was. Especially the way that the last chapter ended, which quite literally ended with Pedro setting off a massive suicide explosion to save all of his friends from Sparrow's candy, the wrath of Big Mom, and of course, the constant stretching Mochi abilities of Katakuri. It was a shocking scene, to say the least, and if this were any other arc of One Piece, hell, if this were just about any other anime series, Pedro probably would have survived. But it's pretty clear after reading this chapter that he is almost certainly dead. A lot of that having to do with the fact that he was at the center of the explosion, and Sparrow was very close and just barely managed to escape, and he lost an arm in the process. That's right, we have a character who is straight up just bleeding out from their limbs in this chapter, and it is intense as shit. Now, what is really important about Pedro actually setting off these explosives is that it's destroyed all of the candy, which is encasing the Thousand Sunny, which allows them to escape with a coup de burst. What's also even better about this coup de burst scene is as right as they're getting ready to escape, Big Mom jumps onto the back of the ship and then just starts chomping down on this thing like a fucking hungry hippo, and they activate it and it just explodes right in her face, sending her back as they fly away. Now, that could have been fine, and that could have been the end of the chapter, and the Straw Hat Pirates would have escaped, Sanji would still be on the island making a cake to stop Big Mom, and that would be the end of the arc right there. However, they added an element to this arc which has got me so freaking excited. It looks like we're not going to get out of this one without an epic Luffy battle, and it looks like he's going to be throwing down with Katakuri. He actually decides, after watching Carrot get defeated by Katakuri and his friends escaping, that he and Katakuri go into the mirror world where they're going to have a one-on-one battle, unlimited room to move around, and nothing that could possibly obstruct them from destroying everything in their path. This scene is freaking incredible, not just because Luffy is incredibly brave and wants to save his friends and stays behind, but he actually destroys the exit to the Straw Hat ship. He actually destroys that mirror so that he can stay behind and fight Katakuri. The final panel is just Luffy and Katakuri staring at each other, no words, a single bubble that says glare. This is gonna be freaking awesome, and I cannot wait to see this battle. Remember that Luffy had a really tough time against Cracker, who was also a sweet commander and also incredibly powerful. He had to use Gear 4th against him, and he could still barely take him down. What the hell is Luffy even going to do against Katakuri in the first place? Especially considering that their powers are strikingly similar, with the ability to stretch and contort their bodies in a number of interesting ways. Methinks this might be one of the most epic battles that we've seen from the time skip portion of the One Piece series. That and the fact that Sanji is still technically around working with their team trying to make a cake just amplifies all of the tension of this arc. So what's the rundown on this week's chapter of One Piece? Pedro's sacrifice. Man, that is still hitting me hard, especially because we got a lot of flashbacks of Pedro as a child in this chapter right here. We even got to see a few scenes of him hanging out with Gold Roger, which that is a really big moment. You can see that he was a lot younger during this period. He wanted to do everything in his power to actually help Gold Roger, but Gold Roger just sent him away to do off his own thing and to get stronger and train some more. There's another scene where Carrot is desperately trying to help out Pedro in a fit of rage, and she attacks Katakuri and gets defeated. We have flashbacks of her actually training with Pedro, training with the Musketeers, trying to become a strong warrior and a great swordsman, which is just more evidence to show that she does have a unique backstory. She has a dream. We might actually get to see her become a part of the Straw Hat crew. That's wishful thinking on my part, because I desperately want to see Carrot be a part of the crew, because we need a new female, and she has a unique gimmick in being a cute little bunny girl, so we just have to see that happen. I just think it would be great. It was awesome seeing Carrot actually get emotional and get involved in this arc right here. It really shows that she has a lot at stake and a lot on the line and a lot to actually fight for, which gives her more of a reason to become the next member of the Straw Hat Pirates, along with Jinbei, of course. We have to have Jinbei there. He was there and here, and he was just experiencing all of of this craziness, and he probably had a thought going through his head thinking like, oh shit, I'm with the Straw Hat Pirates now. This type of crap is going to be going on all of the time. And really, it's all about the hype between the battle with Luffy and Katakuri. Luffy destroying that mirror, staring right at Katakuri, getting ready to throw down. The amount of bullshit that he has gone through in this arc, starving himself, losing Sanji, the death of Pedro. Luffy's about to get crazy in a way that I don't think we've ever seen before. He's going to be unbridledly terrifying, and we might even see something beyond the Gear 4th. Hell, I don't know if it's too early for it, but there's a potential to see maybe even Gear 5, but my personal theory is that we're just going to see some brand new abilities from Gear 4th that we've never actually seen before, and because this is a One Piece battle, it's probably going to have a lot of build-up. It's probably just going to start off again with the Gear 2nd, Gear 3rd, and then we'll eventually get to Gear 4th. Not to mention, we haven't really seen Katakuri even try yet. We haven't really seen him go all out and see what he can truly do with his Mochi abilities, so this is just going to be a great excuse for really a lot of great action. And I cannot wait to see it explode off the page, and if it looks good there, hopefully it'll look great in the anime version. Guys, this chapter was hype as shit. I absolutely loved it. It had some fantastic artwork. It had some great emotional moments from the death of Pedro and Carrot going into her rage. Them escaping with a Kuda burst and just having that explosion go off in Big Mom's face was great. And Luffy versus Katakuri. What more can I freaking say? This was a 5 out of 5 chapter, and if you are following the series, you must read it now. That's it, 5 out of 5. If any of you guys did read this week's chapter, make sure to tell me what you thought about it in the comments section below. Is Pedro truly dead, or will he actually come out of the smoke clouds just like Sparrow? What do you think about the battle between Luffy and Katakuri? How is it going to go down? What do you want to see from this battle, and who will become the victor? And what do you hope to see from the epic conclusion of the Whole Cake Island arc? Thank you guys for watching this review. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for all things One Piece related, whether that be the anime or the manga version. Make sure to like this video, hit the thumbs up button, and share this video with all your friends. I'll see you guys next time. And as always, stay dandy, baby.